Oh, I feel tired. Do I look tired? So since last time, rather than focusing on the specifics of the story and what the story will be about, I decided, because as I said before, I want to create a setting, like a whole world that this, that this story will be set in. And so what I decided to do, rather than carry on with the specifics of the story and what it would be about and characters and stuff like that, I decided to scale back more and focus on the bigger picture of the setting that this is all going to be set in. So what I did was, first off, I thought of because I want there to be the political side of it. So there's like a central government in the galaxy that it's set in, and then some of the different races. And I kind of just thought about how I want the sort of like what the government system is within this setting. Is the main government like a democracy or an empire or whatever. And once I only made just like a few notes. It's nothing really particularly extensive. And then after that, I just started like a timeline. And I literally started. Now the story will be set, I don't know exactly what year, but around the 2430s. And so what I did is I just went back like 800 years and just started the timeline there with like one race, and I pretty much built this timeline up all the way up to the present moment, the present time in the story. And honestly, through doing that, through that I was able to flesh out a lot of ideas about the story, like different alien races. And one of the things that I really want to have in the story, and what will be like the relationships between these alien races, because I've done them in the past, and it just feels like the alien races had, even though they had been aware of each other's existence for hundreds of years, they didn't really have any history. So through doing the timeline, I've really managed to create a lot of history, and a lot of, through the centuries, a lot of events that have happened between them, which is good. And I've been able to create a good timeline of events leading up to where the story will take place. And it leaves me also for a lot of options. If I want to, I can write stories, a story that could be 200 years before this book, if I want to. So now that I've kind of got that out of the way, I am starting to think more about a few more specifics about things like the alien races, and their history. But I'm also now what I'm starting is thinking about the specifics, more kind of like a few more specific points about this actual story, about this, and what it will be about. It really is that time at the moment where I'm just thinking about a lot of different ideas. Loads of notes. This fucking camera's not really, is it? And making like lots of notes, and then I'll